The balance in Nigeria's excess crude account has reduced significantly from $35.7 million it was as at June 2022 to $376,655 as at July 25, 2022. These were some of the headlines in major newsstands as Nigerians tried to wrap their heads around why the funds have been depleting so fast with lack of commensurate results that can be traced to contributing to the nation's economy.
In 2015,
the Minister of Finance had explained that state governors in consultations with the National Economic Council are aware of withdrawals from the excess crude accounts.
Because of the volatility in the crude oil market, we have not had any accretion to the excess crude account. So what we have had has been gradually used up for different purposes, and it's always used in consultation with the National Economic Council, that is the governors, because this is a federation account. The last approval that was given by the National Economic Council was $1 billion to enhance security.
Despite the rally in the price of crude oil in previous years, Nigeria's excess crude account dipped to $35.7 million in the previous year and has now fallen to a record low of $376,000 since the peak period recorded in 2012 at $11.5 billion. During the Goodluck Jonathan administration, Nigeria's excess crude account has dipped by almost 100%. In 2017, a report by the Natural Resource Governance Institute ranked Nigeria's excess crude account as the most poorly governed sovereign wealth fund among 33 resource-rich countries in the world. Also, in April 2019, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, ranked Nigeria as the world's second-worst country in the use of sovereign wealth funds, following Qatar.
Nobody can ascertain the withdrawals and the deposit in the excess crude account for some years for now. And the problem is that the government dips hand into it and they take funds from it at will because there is no necessary regulatory approvals to be taken. So that has allowed the excess crude account to be continuously diminished, to be depleted to the extent that in July this year, it went as low as $376,000. And we can recall that around 2009, the excess crude was in excess of $20 billion. So it's a very serious situation, and this has been able to happen because of governance issues. There's no controls. The state governors ensure that they draw from it at will.
Since its creation, the excess crude account has been the subject of controversies and allegations of corruption. But what is the way forward?
There should be a legal backing for it. You don't just arbitrarily set up an account for a federation without any legal backing. It's very important for a legal backing. They need to push it through the National Assembly. The law backs it up, and all the appropriate transparency modalities are followed.
The nation's excess crude account continues to generate heated debates in many quarters. Nigerians, however, insist that the appropriate use of the funds will save the nation's economy in the event of any eventualities.